Let's see. Okay, I think we're good. All right, welcome everyone. We miss you, Cubs. It's good to see you. Hi, so Mr. Boudry and I, in hopes to give you guys something to look forward to, we wanted to start what we're gonna call CUBmunnity broadcasting, where we host kind of like a mini talk show, where you get to know members of our staff, hear about their lives, maybe have them answer some silly questions, maybe some trivia, and just get to know you. What would you like to say, Boudry?
Just hello to everybody, and I'm really excited for this. This is an idea Miss Minch put together and asked for a little assistance, and so I was really excited about that and took her up on the offer. So we hope to bring you guys some positivity and some laughs and hopefully a good experience.
Yep. Now, we don't have the same budget as Jimmy Fallon. He's got quite a bit more money than we do. So, you got to work with us. But we wanted our first guest today to be your new 6th grade math teacher, Anna Rogers. Anna, welcome.
Hello.
So how are you doing? How do you feel about being back in Newport? You've been here before, most kids know. But if you want to tell them kind of about how you're feeling being back here.
I'm really happy to be back. I used to teach out at Toledo, for those of you that don't know, but I lived in Newport a few years ago, and then I left. I was really excited to be back, but I'm bummed that I'm not actually back, that I'm like back on the computer and back on the internet, but not in Newport Middle School building, so.
Gotcha.
So Anna, really quick, could you tell us a little bit about where you just got back from and like how long you were there and maybe a highlight?
Sure. So I was living in the Dominican Republic, which is an island in the middle of the Caribbean Sea. So, there's palm trees and mango trees, and that was probably the highlight, was like any hike that you go on in the forest, you will meet many different kinds of fruit, and the Dominicans that you were walking with will inevitably take their machete and chop it down and feed it to you. So that was pretty great. And I was down there for almost 2 years.
Wow. That's pretty cool. And so why are you a teacher? What brought you to this profession?
Well, I was one of the people that really liked school because I really liked learning, and I liked, just learning about new things in general. And so I wanted to keep learning and then also just let other people kind of learn about different things they might not have been exposed to before. So one of the things I really like to do is cover as much as possible in as many different ways as possible. I mean, I'm a math teacher now. I was in elementary 5th grade before, so it was a little easier there, but I'm still excited for math. Just looking at it from a lot of different ways, because there's just so much to learn about the world. Why can't we explore it?
Right on.
I love it. This is a little bit of an oddball question, Anna. I hope you're okay with it. I see in the background a very cool looking, it looks to be a medal hanging from one of your pictures. Would you be willing to share what that is?
So my wonderful wall here, which makes me look like I'm in a doctor's office, is actually my parents' basement. So I was going to move down to Newport, but then when all of this hit and now we're doing everything online, I was like, well, I might as well live with my parents as pay a bunch of money to live in a house. So these are my parents' awards for things they've done.
You have some big shoes to fill. Gee, they got lots. So you said that you love learning. What was like your least favorite class out of middle school, high school, college? What was the class that you like dreaded?
Computers.
Computer?
I was terrible at typing. That was my worst grade in 7th grade was the typing class. And I thought I typed fast, but I didn't type very fast.
If it makes you feel any better, in 7th grade, I had a teacher, Mr. Willett, and I would get in trouble, not intentionally, but I would get in trouble for typing too hard. And so he would remove me from the computer, and I would miss out on whatever we were doing. Oh, it would just crush me.
No kidding. I had a 7th grade science teacher said that I raised my hand too much. So one day he said, who wants to raise their hand and see if Chloe should sit outside today? And they raised their hand, and I was like, what the heck, friends? And so I sat outside because I raised my hand. So as a teacher, I'm like, why would you ever punish a kid for raising their hand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, crazy middle school. All right, Buju, what question do you have for Anna now?
Well, this one's near and dear to my heart. So I'm just curious. You sound like you've done a lot of traveling, probably been to some really cool places. What's your favorite food of all time?
Oh man. Well, probably Thai food, which is a blessing because I can actually get it in Newport. But yeah, probably Thai food.
Nice.
John and I went to Thailand for our honeymoon a couple summers ago, and it was amazing, like so awesome. But you're right, we're fortunate to have a couple places here that have some awesome food.
Yeah.
If you were given like $500 to any restaurant or store or anything in Newport, what would you get your gift card to be to?
Well, not Thai elephant. Am I allowed to do that?
Sure.
Yeah, probably out to eat. I like Thai elephant. I like Nana's a lot too. So
What do you get to eat at both of those places? What's your go-to order?
at Thai place, my favorite is pad ki mao, specifically pad ki mao with tofu, because I can't cook tofu right, but the way that they fry it so that it's crispy on the outside but still soft on the inside is so good. And at Nana's, I just like the soda bread, so I will order anything where the soda bread comes with it.
Nice.
Super cool. Well, I got one more question for you. And maybe you're doing it right now. I have no idea. I can't wait to hear. I'm just curious if you could go back and do it all over again, and what would be your dream job? Like if you could do anything, what would it be? And maybe this is it, but I want to know.
I think I would definitely still want to be in education. I would probably still want to be a teacher, but maybe something where I could do a bit more exploring, like a science educator or like someone who leads programs that walk around in the forest or something like that. Like I love all parts of education and I like being a teacher, but I especially like getting out and exploring different places.
Nice.
Seems like you should be in Mr. Colson's Habitat and Trees class.
I think so. His project for this week sounds really interesting. I think I'm going to go and do the science elective.
Well, my last question for you is just so you know, connecting to kids, when you were in middle school, what was your favorite music to listen to? So maybe the kids could go on YouTube and give it a listen.
When I can't remember if Switchfoot was out yet when I was in middle school, but that was definitely my favorite band of like my childhood, Switchfoot.
Right on. What about you, Boudry? What did you listen to in middle school?
Oh, geez. A little bit of everything. That's when like Garth Brooks was pretty hot. Like he was happening. Billy Ray Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus's dad.
Yeah.
For those who don't know.
Man, they'd play like, look this one up, kids, like CNC Music Factory, MC Hammer. Those were some songs they'd throw on at dances that people would freak out to. So I don't know. Those are some that popped to my head in middle school. Nice. What about you?
Well, I definitely same as you. I would switch around a lot. I thought I was pretty like emo, hardcore, Miss Minch, right? Kind of funny to see. And I'd wear the black eyeliner and the studded bracelets. And I saw Good Charlotte live. That was the first concert I went to. That was my choice, which is so funny. If you look it up, kids, it's not what you would expect me to listen to. But then I also listened to like Nelly and, you know, Aaliyah and that kind of stuff that was popular. So kind of a mixture. It's definitely kind of a mixture. Well, thank you, Anna, for being our first guest on our CUBmunnity broadcast. And we are so fortunate to have you teaching our kids, even if it's from afar. So thank you.
I'm super excited.
Anna.
Yeah, I'm super excited to be part of the team there.
Awesome.